Criminal charges will be filed against Alec Baldwin in connection with the deadly shooting on the set of the movie Rust back in 2021.
Two other crew members also face charges in the death of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins. Late this afternoon, Baldwin's wife, Ilaria, was seen walking from their apartment in the East Village to get their children. She did not comment. What does her husband say about the charges? CBS 2's Alice Gaynor live with the statement and more on the news out of New Mexico. Alice.
Dick and Dana, no sign of Alec Baldwin today, just a statement released on his behalf. The Santa Fe District Attorney says after closely looking at the evidence and examining New Mexico state law, she determined there was enough to charge these three cast and crew members. She called the set of Rust fast and loose and said just because this was an accident doesn't mean it's not criminal.
An actor doesn't get a free pass just because they're an actor.
The Santa Fe District Attorney says three people didn't do their job the day cinematographer Halyna Hutchins was shot and killed during rehearsals for the movie Rust after actor Alec Baldwin pointed a pistol at her and the gun went off. Baldwin and Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, who supervised weapons on the set, will be charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Assistant Director David Halls, who handed Baldwin the gun, agreed to plead guilty to negligent use of a deadly weapon.
There were live rounds on set. They were mixed in with regular dummy rounds. Nobody was checking those.
A Baldwin rep said partly, Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe there was a live bullet in the gun or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him the gun did not have live rounds.
As a producer, he also had a duty to make sure that the set was safe. And we know from our investigation that there had been accidental misfires prior to this, that there were people that were complaining about safety on set.
Baldwin sued the people handling and supplying the loaded gun, and in the lawsuit said he pointed the gun in her direction and pulled back and released the hammer of the weapon, which discharged. The DA claims otherwise.
The FBI lab is one of the best in the world, and we absolutely believe that the trigger had to have been pulled.
A spokesperson for Gutierrez-Reed responded in part, these charges are the result of a very flawed investigation and an inaccurate understanding of the full facts. A spokesperson for the Hutchins family wrote in part, our independent investigation also supports charges are warranted. It is a comfort to the family that in New Mexico, no one is above the law. Neither will be arrested. They'll be issued a summons to appear either in person or virtually. Dick and Dana, a judge will determine whether or not this goes to trial. Live in the East Village, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Alice, thanks very much. CBS News legal analysts are breaking down this case. You can read about it on our website, cbsnewyork.com. And the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell will have more on the pending charges tonight at 6:30 right here on CBS 2.